Hi guys, my name's Ashley, I'm 29 years old, and 3 months ago I got chin lipo. I love it. I booked myself with them because they were having a free consultation, and so I was like, why not? I'd been following them for over a year, just kind of like in the shadows, looking at their feed, and I really liked everything that they were about. Everything is very natural, and they do a wake lipo, which I think makes sense for something like chin lipo. It's not going to take a very long time to do, so there's no point in being put under for something so easy. So I spoke with the coordinator. We got me scheduled with Dr. Bezel. I spoke with him on a FaceTime call for probably an hour because he was so friendly before I flew out in March. And my appointment was for 5:30 in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of hard to find the place, but that's okay. Just call them, they'll walk you through how to get there. The nurse came outside, she brought me inside, and she brought me to my own personal room with a great view where I changed into a robe and some other goodies that they had for me. She also went over pre-op, post-op, and gave me some paperwork to take home in case I forgot everything. And then Dr. Bezel came in, went over the pre-op, post-op, and what the procedure itself was gonna feel like. So then they marked me up all around my chin, kind of in my neck area, and told me about what the expectations were. We brought me into the operating room where I took some medication that, like, I just was in La La Land. I flew off into space. I was like floating. Great experience. I felt nothing. I probably would say like a 1 out of 10 pain because they like had to numb me, so that was a little uncomfortable. But after that, all I felt was just like the vibrations of the cannula through my chin, sucking all the fat out. And personally, to me, it felt like I was getting a massage. So take with that as you will. That's what it felt like to me. After that, I relaxed on another bed in a separate room for a few minutes before going home and relaxing for the rest of the night. I wore my compression garment for 24 to 48 hours before I took a shower, which felt amazing. I was a little tender, but honestly, there was like minimal bruising. I didn't even take a Tylenol or ibuprofen for pain because I didn't really feel any pain at all. The most discomfort throughout this entire procedure was probably just like the itching of the healing that was going on, but that was like weeks after the actual procedure itself. I walked around the mall, I went to the beach, like I really felt like I had nothing done. I wore my compression garment for a week after the procedure itself, and then after that I didn't wear it again because that's what Dr. Bezel had recommended. He also recommended that I use a jade roller and my hands for massages. He said if I wanted to, I could see a professional for massages, but I didn't have to. And so I didn't because I just did what he had recommended, and I feel like if you trust your doctor, you should just do what they say. So I did exactly what he said. I massaged my face 3 times a day for 3 months straight. Very gentle. Everything that he said was gonna happen happened. I had some bumps, they worked themselves out. I had some of the striations that he said I might notice, those worked themselves out. It was pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I'm honestly really happy that I just scheduled myself for the consultation and that it worked out the way that it did, because my friend took a picture of me and that was my breaking point. I was like, yeah, no, I have to go. I have to get my chin removed because I should have 1 chin, not 2 chins. So if you're thinking about getting chin lipo done or any lipo at all, I highly recommend Squlpt. I think they're very thorough, very friendly, and just do it. Just go. Thanks for listening.